Hello Dragons on the internet, Dragapony1 here, and today you may observe that there is no J&H playthrough today, or yesterday, and the reason for that is because I'm saving up crowns so we can do it all in one blow so we can see how this all ended together. Now you may be wondering now what on earth I am drawing. Okay, I decided to do a couple of creative exercises while I was not doing the playthrough. And the exercise that I plan to be doing is what would Jekyll and Hyde look like if they were in modern day? And also, what would they look like if I gave them a complete character design redo? Now this one obviously is if they were born in modern times and if they were living and walking and breathing among us in 2019. Now, Jekyll, I gave much more of a casual look. I had the sophisticated but functional but comfortable sort of thing, so I gave him a vest, like a little bit of a vest underneath a shirt, one of those coats, a little scarf, and some shoes. And I looked up a bunch of hairstyles to get sort of at least the closest to his hairstyle I could possibly get that looked kind of neat but kind of messy, if you know what I'm saying, because he's a sweet bloke, but he's not perfect. He's not completely strict. I pretty much use the same colors for Jekyll and Hyde as I did with their original colors and vests and stuff. And I tried to give Jekyll glasses as well. Now for Hyde, I went on a much more edgier tone. I tried to give Hyde something practical, comfortable, and functional. Something that describes him kind of perfectly, I guess. So I gave him a hoodie, a very dark hoodie, very dark pants, dark shoes. I gave him a face mask, and for some reason I also gave him some kind of ear jewelry. I don't know why. I guess I got that sort of edgy vibe from him, but if I ever was to do it again, I think I would kind of take out the earrings. I put a skull and a chain and a little black earring on his ear for some reason. And of course, I got him into a much edgier sort of hairstyle that Hyde, liking the hair being in his face, I thought it would be quite functional to him to be more gothic, if you will. Him having the darkest shade of dark hair, and of course his eyes are glowing. And Jekyll over there is of course reading a very nice book. I would imagine him to be a bookworm. Whether he was a teenager or an adult in this sense, I would imagine him to be quite a bookworm, reading books always about all kinds of things, especially about chemistry and psychology. And by the way, underneath all of these things are very practical things that can be used for self-defense. Like in their shoes, there could be knives. Hyde actually has a necklace that has a sword-like thing. The hands, which are not shown right now on Hyde, has a brass knuckle and one of those claw-like finger things. And both of them had gloves. So Jekyll was supposed to have gloves, but I forgot to put that on there. Hyde is also supposed to have gloves. And the reason why Hyde has gloves is because, well, if you're going to commit a murder, it's much more a DNA based than it was back then in Victorian times. So if your DNA happens to be found on something, yeah, it will be all over for you. And so Hyde is being very smart. Both Jekyll and Hyde have different means of self-defense. They have a gun somewhere, in their vest or in their pocket or something, just in case, And I kind of wish on Hyde I would have put a much cooler mask on, perhaps a leather mask with spikes, or perhaps a leather mask to make it look like it was like a dog mask, if you will. That would have been kind of cool. But the point is, I gave Jekyll a much more sophisticated, happy-go-lucky. For Hyde, I gave a much more, unmistakably by the way, I just got that vibe from him, an edgier sort of gothic look. And the reason why is because, well, if Hyde is killing people everywhere, he needs to have dark clothing in order to blend in with the shadows and everything. And so that's why he mistakenly looks very gothic. And I tried to put almost everything on them especially Hyde, to be a reflection of their character or what they were doing. I tried to make everything functional, make everything have a purpose, and not just because I liked the way it looked. Alright, Jekyll lights on the end. That was my little art exercise for the day, and I hope you enjoy this little piece of artwork. I hope you have a lovely day. Dragapony1.